Hey gang, how are you doing? Hope you all are doing great. Hope you are having an amazing time. Hope you are living your best life. Welcome to today's music reaction with Cindy Style. If this is your first time of tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in. If you love good music, you love to discover new artists, new talent, I will say you are at the right place, and you know what? Please do not forget to smash the subscribe button. Turn on the notification so you get notified whenever I upload. And please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate that in advance. So on today's music reaction, I'll be reacting to Elvis Presley in the Ghetto. You all already know how we do it, gang. We go straight and see what Elvis Presley got for us and know what in the Ghetto is all about. So straight up, gang, here we go.
As a snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto, and his mama cries. But if there's one thing that she don't need, it's another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. People, don't you understand? The child needs a helping hand. You're gonna be an angry young man someday. Now take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Or do we simply turn our heads and look the other way? Well, the world turns, and a hungry little boy with the runny nose plays in the street as the cold wind blows in the ghetto. And his hunger burns, so he starts to roam the streets at night, and he learns how to steal and he learns how to fight in the ghetto. Then one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun, he steals a car, he tries to run, but he don't get far, and his mama cries. As a crowd gathers round, an angry young man face down in the street with a gun in his hand in the ghetto. And as the young man dies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, another little baby child is born in the ghetto, and his mama cries.
That was awesome. That was absolutely fantastic. You know, excuse me. I'm like, some of you do not know this, but the truth is that Elvis Presley had a very hard childhood. Like, you know, his parents were poor. He was close to them, especially his mom, you know. Everyone said he changed after she died. He had a heart of gold. Yeah, Elvis. One thing I love about Elvis Presley was he's authentic. He was very authentic. You know, very, very authentic. That is just one good thing. Okay, not just one good. I love so many things, but he is very authentic. You know? When we all learn Ghetto doesn't have a color, you know, it's when we all learn to respect, love one another. Yeah. And I also learned that Elvis grew up dirty poor. Like, you know, he knew the reality of the song. Like, tells like what the song is all about. He understood the mission, like, you know, and that's what, like, he has, how do I say, like, I think I should say he has been in that position, like, It's something he experienced. So singing it, like the emotions and everything, right? Like flew. It's not something he is forcing. It's something that he has witnessed. It's something that was part of him while growing up, you know. So that's why he like delivered the song so good, right? He sings it like he lived it. I think this is a bit, yeah, he sings it like he lived it, you know. Nothing hits as hard as the truth, you know. And he said that things is how, like, you know, the sad thing is how current and relevant the song is today. I love the fact that this song is relevant till this very moment. It never ends until we start to care, like, you know, for one another. This is one powerful song. You know, one thing about being sometimes I don't know if it's we caring about one another, but I think it's very important. Pick up one person and take somebody out of the street and all. Like, you know, we can care for one another. I think that that will go a very long way. You know, when you hear Elvis sing in the Ghetto, you realize that it is in the late 60s. This song was in the late 60s, like, you know. This very famous man was picking up for folks, you know, that were just like he was 30 years earlier, earlier, right? Poor dad in prison. I think his poor dad was in prison and living in public housing and from the wrong side of the tracks and all that. You know, he kept his political views to himself, but he knew racism was wrong and no one should be left in poverty in these states, you know. I just love this song, you know. Elvis is one of the few that transcend time or generation, whether a fan for decades or a young person just learning about his great songs. Remarkable talent like this exists, and you know, he did. His own time was the time, I think I've said this before, 1960s was a time that if you do not have the talent, you cannot keep up. You know, almost everything that, like, you know, that got to do with songs was in the 1960s, 70s, because that time was a very, like, a period of talent. It was not time when fashion or anything could make you popular, or so. They were really not into, like, your fashion. I would be like, oh yeah, he's a very great singer and a fashion lover. First of all, he got a very great voice, and the other things will be added on to you. Right? So back then was when, if you do not know what you are doing, you probably will not be, yeah, you won't be. So I'm going to say that this particular song really touches the soul and arises feelings of how it is for so many people. You know, so many people out there are going through a lot and they do not have anybody to help them and all that. Some talents are being wasted and the rest of it, you know. Elvis hit it right on the head. This song gets me every time. Like, you know, right now I am reacting to it. I feel like it's very emotional song. Like, you know, because he has been through it. That's why he was able to deliver the song so good, you know. So many people suffer through poverty, difficulties, childhood growing up too fast, you know. And some are still suffering, right? I pray the cycle breaks for so many people, you know. This song is ahead of its time. So it is obvious that this has been going on all along. See, it did not start today. Living in the ghetto, being in the ghetto or something did not start today. There are so many talents out there, like, you know, lavishing, you know. And I really hopefully, like, you know, I pray that one day, you know, the cycle will break. And yeah, just one day, the cycle will break, you know. it is hard to listen to this song, and it is very beautiful. Like, you know, it's hard to listen to, and at the same time, it is a very beautiful song. You know, the line that got me was how his hunger burned, you know, the blessing of music to speak truth, shed light, you know, and cry hope. This is just a very good one, and I love the way he, like, you know, speak up. This is absolutely an amazing song. I learned that one of Elvis's backup singer here was Whitney Houston's mom. So, guys, I really do appreciate your support, and I hope you touch a soul. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday you touch a soul, you know. How did they say that? We grow by lifting others, or something like that, you know. And thank you so much for your support, everyone. Thank you for all you do for me. I really do appreciate you all, and I am so grateful I've got you all, guys. This, I don't know if it's the song, emotions, and about it's all right. From me to you, here we go. See you all in my next reaction, and you know what? Keep living your best life. Keep being you. Keep loving, and see you all. Bye.